Hi there, I'm Chris and welcome to The Better Life. Have you ever been told that you are too passionate? Or have you been repeatedly told that you are a very passionate person? Well, I've been told this all my life, ever since at least I was an adult who started to focus on things that were important to me. A quality that has revealed itself in people's reviews of who I am is that I'm very passionate. Now, what do they mean by that? I mean, often it can come across as a compliment. Other times it can be, you're too passionate. It seems like they're making a negative comment. But when we look at what passionate means, really we kind of think of passion as being something that's quite positive. I mean, all the ladies, they all want a passionate man. And of course, people don't acknowledge, but men want that as well. They want to be passionately loved. And yet sometimes people seem to use this word, passion, as an insult or as a negative slant on who we are and what we're expressing and putting out into the world. I mean, it's kind of like saying you love too much, or it seems like it's saying you're far too determined, you're far too devoted. So if you are like me and you've heard sometimes that you seem a bit too passionate, I think it's fair enough for us to look at what exactly does that mean, and is it actually a negative, or should we just tell these people are we too passionate? Can we be too passionate? Let's really unpack the word a little bit. What does it actually mean to be passionate? What is it to have passion? Well, really, in terms of a straight definition of the word, it really just means an intense feeling. I mean, that when you're passionate about something, you are focused on it, you are determined, you really believe in it, you are passionately loving, which means that, there is just nothing that is going to get in your way when you are wanting to express that love, express that determination, fight for a belief or a cause that you passionately believe in. It's a very empowering word, and it is one that has a lot of positive connotations. But can we be too passionate? Well, firstly, let's try and understand what people are trying to say when they're saying, you're very passionate, or you're being too passionate about this. What they're really saying is that we are expressing a very intense feeling or a very intense emotion, determination, belief. And this can be a very positive thing in our lives, because it is passion that is going to take us from here to there with regard to goals that we've set. It's passion that's going to bring out the most selfless moments in our own lives as we express that to others in giving and in kindness, or because we believe that it's right. We can passionately have beliefs, we can passionately have love, we can passionately be determined to see a new business idea come to fruition. But can that passion become a negative? Well, if somebody's saying they're too passionate, perhaps they have a reason to do so. And often, if somebody's saying that you're being too focused on this, or you're being too intense about this issue, it's because we may have forgotten some of our social niceties. We may have forgotten some social etiquette. We may have felt so passionately about something that we left other things by the side, or sacrificed some things in a lack of priority and in a misallocation of time, which leaves some people left out, even if they're supporting us in our passions, which can leave people feeling that they are unimportant or that we don't really care anymore. I mean, passion is such a positive quality, but it has to be said that if we are so intent on something without peripheral vision, but with tunnel vision, then there are things that we are going to leave on the sides. And that could be our loved ones, it could be friendships, it could be those that are supporting us whilst we passionately chase our dream. And that's possibly why some people are making the observation that we're being too passionate. In truth, it might just be a very fair and objective critical analysis that perhaps we're not taking everything into account, perhaps we're not planning effectively, perhaps we're not even looking after ourselves. I have started up quite a few business ventures in my time. I've been devoted to businesses or work roles that I've enjoyed and really believed in. And I have to acknowledge that sometimes I've gone a week without properly eating, without properly sleeping, without going to see friends or making time for family. Now, my passion for what I was doing was so tunnel visioned that I left things aside that I shouldn't have. I misallocated time. I didn't use time effectively for my friends, for my family, for those that were supporting me, for those who would have rejoiced with me once my passion led to success. I mean, it's not so fun to, throw a party once you've achieved your dream and no one turns up because you don't have them anymore. So passion, whilst it is an incredibly positive emotion and feeling, whilst it is an incredibly positive and important drive towards our dreams or towards achieving that which we think is important, if we misuse it, it can lead to us neglecting other important aspects of our lives. And I would firstly say that those are going to be health and friendships and family, relationships that are important to us. So what are you passionate about? What is it that you fixate on? What is it that you focus on with such intensity that you want to make a difference in the world? You want to show your devotion and your love to somebody in your life, maybe at the expense of others. What is it? Where do your passions take you? Because there are ways to positively implement and use passion in our lives, and that should be about persevering through the hard times. That should be about pushing through negativity in order to achieve the positive and best outcome. We cannot achieve greatness in our own lives or in the world if we don't engage with passion to do so, because it is passion that is going to take us over those mountains and through those valleys. So don't be afraid of passion. If passion is helping you persevere, if passion is helping you achieve your dreams, then you embrace it and don't listen to those that are just perhaps trying to bring you down, or they aren't being supportive. However, if people close to you are just trying to help you focus on different elements of the plan, or different aspects that you're neglecting, or focus on your health, or just wanting to spend some time with you to keep that relationship blossoming and beautiful and important in everyone's lives, then just be a little bit critical. Passion is so important. Passion is positive. Passion is what will take you through the hard times. Passion is what will help you meet success and achieve success. In itself, passion is not a bad thing. Passion is about drive and perseverance and determination. We can passionately love. We can be passionately determined. We can be passionately focused. We can passionately believe in the greater good and fight to make a positive dent in the world. But passion can also lead to some very negative experiences and emotions and expressions, such as hatred, such as frustration, such as anger. And taking some time to just look at what passion is bringing you in your life is worthwhile. And that's about gaining balance and perspective. Balance is so important to a really happy and fulfilled life. And that's whether we're working on our body, whether we're working to rectify our work-life balance, whether we've just gotten into a new relationship and we're very passionate about a particular person and neglecting our family and friends. It's about understanding balance in our lives. And sometimes, because of our passion, because of our determination, because of all of these great feelings of drive and motivation and perseverance, we can end up becoming a little less self-aware than what we should be. So if somebody's telling you you're too passionate as a smite or as a way to bring you down, then try and assess that. And if that person is really just trampling on your dreams or trampling on positivity in your life, then passionately throw them away. But do take time to assess, are we neglecting our health? Are we neglecting the important relationships around us? And do we have our passions in perspective with our wider life? Because balance really is the key to a happy and fulfilling life. And as important as passion is to take us to a better state of living, passion can also sometimes introduce a little imbalance, which reprioritizing your life in order to achieve something is fine. But if we're not being self-aware during that process, then we can compromise our health and our relationships and our lifestyle and our ultimate happiness. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This was just, it was something that occurred to me today. Somebody made that remark toward me again, and I had to assess myself and think, well, I'm pretty sure passion is a really positive quality. It is what has helped me meet success in my life. But then I got to thinking that what is it that these people are really trying to say? And do you know what? In this instance, it was just, I miss you. You're always somewhere else. I don't see as much of you anymore. And I wish that I was a bit more of a priority at the moment. And you know what? That made me realize that something so important and fulfilling as being passionate and implementing that in my life really had to just be put into a place with new perspective, and it had to be balanced into my life. And I hope that you find that useful. Okay, so I've rabbited on for another 2 minutes, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please thumbs up it, please subscribe to the channel, and if you'd like to register at thebetterlife.co.uk, you'll be getting, free workouts, a free ebook on 8 ways to live the better life. And I'm also introducing a community area into that, so that we can start to build up a positive community of people that want to encourage success and celebrate success. So please do register at thebetterlife.co.uk, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and do share with your friends. I'm Chris, this is The Better Life. I will speak to you soon.